Hello, friends. It's late winter here in Wisconsin, and it's the time of year that I invite our next SoULL students to come forward. Um, every year when I do this, I relate to the extraordinary effort of seedlings that are pushing up through soil and ice. It takes faith every year, really. A little thread moving a mountain, gathering energy and gathering strength and pushing upward. It's really astonishing. This year seems especially difficult for students and for programs like this one. The pandemic has tightened belts and made travel fraught, yet the teaching itself and the community of students is strong and it's growing in the deepest ways, even now. This material seems to be here right on time for this moment in this world, as if it's been waiting years just to break out about, now. But like the sprouting of a seed, exactly how and when the next class will form is always a mystery to me. I plant and I wait for the right alignment of water and sun. No amount of marketing can do this. I don't know who this teaching is for this year. What I know is that we reliably satisfy students who are longing for a radically new way to see life. We provide a powerful reboot to perspectives on being human, and we help students find more vitality in their work with others. I know we're doing groundbreaking work in somatic studies. Now, maybe I'm calling some of you forward past your obstacles, like the sun. And if you feel pulled in any way in the soul direction, I hope you will pause for just a moment to listen to what may be calling you. That's all I ask. And we can give you some help. You can schedule a free conversation with me or with Andrea Pollack to see what that pool is about. And you can put your toe into some of the low cost programs we have coming up in March 21st and April 10th. You can attend just the first module online without committing to the full program. And of course, you can commit to the full program. I recommend it. I only encourage you to keep letting life move through you. Wherever the moving force that nudges you from inside is trying to take you, let it. I'm just going to offer one more thing. If you want to hang around, it's the poem by Roger Keyes called Hokusai Says. I read this to some of the students in the class at some point because it so beautifully expresses some of the ideas and feelings that we try to work with our approach. Hokusai Says by Roger Keyes. And I thank you for hanging in here. Hokusai says, look carefully. He says, pay attention, notice. He says, keep looking, stay curious. He says, look forward to getting old. He says, keep changing. You just get more who you really are. He says, get stuck, accept it, repeat yourself as long as it's interesting. He says, keep doing what you love. He says, keep praying. He says, every one of us is a child. Every one of us is ancient. Every one of us has a body. He says, every one of us is frightened. He says, every one of us has to find a way to live with fear. He says, everything is alive. Shells, buildings, people, fish, mountains, and trees are alive. Wood is alive. Water is alive. Everything has its own life. Everything lives inside us. He says, live with the world inside you. He says it doesn't matter if you draw or write books. It doesn't matter if you saw wood or catch fish. It doesn't matter if you sit at home and stare at the ants on your veranda or the shadows of the trees and the grasses in your garden. It matters that you care. It matters that you feel. It matters that you notice. It matters that life lives through you. Contentment is life living through you. Joy is life living through you. Satisfaction and strength is life living through you. Peace is life living through you. He says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Look Feel, let life take you by the hand. Let life live through you.